Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to this really requested video. It's a high five video. It is the high five Mattel figures of 2017 so far, and it has been impossible. Of the 5 figures that are included, I would say actually 4 of them I'm pretty set on, 1 through to 4, but the 5th one, the first one that you will see, that keeps changing. It keeps changing. There's honestly about 30 figures that I really want to mention. There's some absolutely brilliant figures. I mean, I can tell you that Gold Dust Elite from this year hasn't made the cut. And I'm gutted about that because I think it's an absolutely fantastic figure. The Enzo Amore Elite hasn't made the cut. I haven't actually got around to reviewing that yet, but I've seen enough reviews of it. In fact, I have it here. There it is. Look at that. I mean, the detail on this thing, you know, it's got the new hair style, hair sculpt, and it's just like loads of details. And I know that the back is detailed as well. It just looks a great figure, but it hasn't made it. So yes, I could stand here and talk about figures that haven't made it. Obviously, we want to get to the figures that have. And we will do that. But I need to give a shout out. Roberto Muruana, I hope I said that right, has literally every day since I was born been requesting this video, saying, "Can you?" I think he wanted a top 10, and I could have done a top 10, but I only tend to do top 5s, high fives. Have that. So I've kept it with a high 5. But yeah, you know, I know that a lot of you are going to watch this and go, "Nah, it's rubbish." Because it's just, I honestly think this has been one of the best years. I really do. I really think this has been one of the best years for Mattel figures, WWE Mattel figures. They have just absolutely knocked it out of the park. I mean, I literally just turned my head for a second and I just saw the fantastic Berserker figure. This figure was absolutely, well, I don't know where his helmet's gone. Oh, there it is. Hang on. There's his little helmet as well that it came with. It's like, I remember reviewing this, and I think this got like a high 9 or something like that, or a strong 9. And yeah, I mean, this didn't even get a 10, and as a result, it's not in the video. And look how awesome that figure is. So yeah, it has been a stunning year. So right, that's enough of me talking. Let's enjoy me talking. Here is my high 5 figures of 2017 so far. So at number 5, Shane McMahon. This is Elite Series 50, and this is the accessory that came with this figure. It is absolutely incredible. This is probably the main reason why this figure made this list. This accessory is a commentary table that breaks apart, and that is obviously very important because this figure commemorates WrestleMania 32. It was Shane McMahon versus The Undertaker, Hell in a Cell, and you had that absolutely iconic moment when Shane jumped off the top of the cell and went through the commentary table. You can see the attire here is very accurate to that WrestleMania 32 attire. I did have a few criticisms with the figure. You know, it is a little bit cartoonish in the face. And not only that, you can see the jacket here, like the body part of it is made of rubber, and you can't remove it, but then the arms are just painted, which is a little bit of a shame that it's not just one cloth top. But take nothing away, it is still a stunning figure. What a set, and deserving of its Ty Dillinger rating. At number 4, Macho Man Randy Savage, the defining moments. What a moment and what a figure. The match that this commemorates, WrestleMania 3, the Intercontinental Championship match against Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, one of the greatest wrestling matches of all time. And just look at that robe. You can see this figure picked up a Ty Dillinger as well, mainly because of the accessory. That robe is absolutely stunning. You know, the face is very accurate. I think the body type is great. Love that ring attire. It's iconic ring attire, and it is so amazing that this figure is now in my collection. At number 3, the Mankind SummerSlam Elite, and the detail on this is just absolutely staggering. Really, one of the only reasons this wasn't higher on the list at number 2, maybe not number 1, I think number 1's pretty much set in stone, is the fact that they have released a Mankind before, Basic Series 45, and it was very, very similar, but this one came with Mr. Socko. Look at that. What an awesome accessory. And as well as that, you could remove the face mask, and just look how awesome that face scan is. That looks like Mick Foley. They've done a stunning job with this. So not only do you get like the face mask and Mr. Socko, but it came with a championship belt as well. You got Big Eagle. So this had a lot of stuff going for it, and well deserved its place on my high five. At number 2, it's the other SummerSlam Elite, and it is Finn Balor. What an important figure this is. Finn Balor has donned the demon paint only once so far on the main roster, and this is the figure that commemorates that. This is SummerSlam 2016, and not only that, this is the match that he had against Seth Rollins to find who would become the first ever Universal Champion. And not only that, the detail, look at this. This is a normal, well, this isn't normal, but this costs the same as a normal Mattel Elite. It is just absolutely stunning. The detail on this figure is stunning, and that is represented, I mean, even here on the arm where, you know, the paint goes down to his fingertips. You've got the green tongue coming out as well from the face, like body paint from the front. And then look at that. Look at that for mental detail. I mean, the show was held in New York. It's obviously got like the Statue of Liberty crown on top, and it's got like the eye staring. This figure is essential. But nothing is more essential than my number 1, and that is the only figure to be rated higher than a Ty Dillinger rating, higher than 10 out of 10, and it is this absolutely stunning Nia Jax. That is one of the best face scans I have ever seen. The detail on this ring attire, it takes my breath away, and I have to keep reminding myself as well, this is a basic. This isn't an elite figure. This is a basic. Look at the hair sculpt. Look at the detail on the ring attire. You can see like the dots and just, I mean, the amount of different paint decals that they've got on this and patterns, and I still can't get over it. I still can't get over it. This figure is absolutely stunning. There is nothing I would change about this figure. It is perfection. It's perfection. So I'm going to give it a days. I'm giving it a days. Yes. Yeah, the first figure to get a days rating. This is days guaranteed. Days is saying, he is slapping his face all over this. He is saying this is must have. This is must buy, must own. Every collection should have one. This has got a days rating. I have never given any figure higher than a Ty Dillinger before, but I just did. I tell you guys, I really enjoyed going back and looking at some of those, you know, and that is, in my opinion, the top of the tree, but there's about 30 that could have been included. I can't say that enough because I know a lot of you out there are probably screaming names at me. You know, people like Asuka, the Asuka figure. It's one of my all-time favourites. I kind of classified that as Christmas. So maybe that was more end of 2016. It's very difficult because figures come out at a different time in the US than they do here in the UK. I think UK-wise, Asuka probably was 2017, but really she was tail end of 2016. Same with, I think, that first AJ Styles figure. And, you know, there's been loads. There's been loads. So I'd love to know yours, though, right? Here's the challenge. 5 only. Don't give me loads, yeah? Just 5. What are your high 5 figures of 2017 so far? Didn't even get into like the ringside collectibles exclusives, you know, things like that Shane McMahon figure that's a ringside exclusive, and things like the Jericho with the list. The only problem that I've got with that is his facial expression. I just don't think is... Well, I need to look at it. I don't have it, but from what I've seen, I would have liked a little more. I like the ring attire. Love the fact it comes with the list and the pen and all of that kind of stuff. It's so hard. It is so difficult. And the Ric Flair as well. You know, the Ric Flair with the robe. Where is that fig there? Well, hang on. Yeah, no. I completely forgot. I was doing something the other day and I gave the robe to Dolph Ziggler because I just kind of thought that worked. Look at that. It's Dolph Flair, Rick Ziggler, Rick Ziggler here. Woo! Best in the world. But yeah, the Ric Flair that did come with this robe, that didn't make this list. It's absolutely crazy. So, Boogeyman. But I've just seen Boogeyman. Look. Didn't make the list. Oh, you know, I'm going to go before I regret this whole thing. But thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like. Hit the subscribe if you haven't already. And hopefully, I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.